Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a riveter!
Mighty close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Nicely shaped ball. That has found him in acres of space. Carvajal picks it up out wide. Oh, some astute defending there.
Chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
So, a breakthrough already. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Nice looking ball. Stam kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to play it through. Well, that's a dangerous ball.
Shot a goal! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Boulogne restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Rummenigge. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Saint-Maximin. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Ribéry. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Ribéry.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Boulogne have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Saint-Maximin.
And a chance!
Ribéry looking to be a menace in the final third.
He's found a way past, shapes to shoot!
Wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Maldini does really well to win the ball there.
Oh, he's having a go!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Boulogne with the corner, there first. That's a decent clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Can he get it through?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's cut it out.
And Del Piero! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front!
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Barcelona.
Rummenigge! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Totti! Harmlessly behind. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Rummenigge. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Hullet, and this is... and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in a great position here. Oh, just skips past, chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Boulogne have their third corner. Ah, that's a fine interception. Ferdinand clears without hesitation. Just past the 40th minute mark. And he's in on goal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rummenigge. And it's Davids. And that's been won straight back. Oh, crack shot, surely! And no mistake. Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here.
And the finish! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I hope...
There's the shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rijkaard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Hullet. Boulogne needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Bebeto. Stam wins the duel this time. Bebeto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Corner number 4 coming up here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good running with the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Ribéry.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Robertson. Nice control. Gerrard. Salam. Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Del Piero. And the shot! That's put paid to the danger.
Davids. Albertini. Great vision. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Bebeto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Great chance! Oh, he's been caught, and again! And there's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Changement. Le numéro 7, Totti. Le numéro 4. À leur place, le numéro 27. Le numéro 19. Messi.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Barcelona have their lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Albertini. Rummenigge. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That is good alertness.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to...
Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Real chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Played with finesse. Oh, that's a key interception. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Albertini. He's picked his way through. Stam gets across to intercept that. And no, that was never going to make it. And we're done. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Boulogne have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Robertson going forward. And it's Ribéry. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, it's Bebeto.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Yeah, Javier Zanetti, he goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
That has been cut short. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That pass has been well intercepted. And that's definitely not his best. Best? Big chance! And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there is your opener. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Boulogne have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Gerrard, he goes for a shot! Oh, good finish! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players...
It's Tato! And he's lifted it over. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Davids looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Great vision. Now it's Albertini. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Boulogne with the corner, there first. And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Hullet. It's run loose here.
Boulogne always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Pull it. Knocks it into space. Now it's Pato. Pato showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Messi. And he welcomes it in. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, that was vital. Cleared without hesitation. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not a hint of offside here. Bebeto! It's in! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona have their lead. And the finish! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Cannavaro
additionnel.
cuts it out, and it's Albertini. Messi. Messi. And Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. The second half is up and running. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now this could be a chance. And he was alert to it. Gerrard. Ribéry, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Davids. Carvajal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's lost his man here. Shot a goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Tries to play it through. He's got away. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Albertini plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Davids. Can he spark a counter here? And it's made its way to him. Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's been hooked away. Almost an hour gone. And here's Ribéry. Messi. Albertini. And this is Pato. Can he latch on to this? Well, that is one way to stop him. That is good strength. Best! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And yet another chance goes to waste.
Boulogne really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
So, third corner of the game. Ferdinand tries to clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ribery, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Messi. Davids. And he's found a way past. Ribery.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? Oh, super! It's Pato! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Changement. Le numéro 17.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Le numéro 19. Messi. Le numéro 2.
Ferdinand clears it away. And it's Zanetti.
Le numéro 18.
He's in a good shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! It's level again! What a match! Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Boulogne with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. This looks promising. Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Foot in. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Del Piero. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Pullet makes a dash for it. And this is Del Piero. And he's made sure that's not getting through. No way through, so back it comes.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He
gets his head on it! And he can thump it away. Davids. Carvajal spots it and intercepts. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Del Piero. Oh, important interception. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Bebeto is onto this. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pull it. Now it's Del Piero. Tries to play it through. He's got away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Boulogne clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Pull it, and he's managed to get free. Pull it! And there's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Le numéro 10.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very difficult...
Big chance! And that's a good finish. Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Davids. Boulogne are looking to break at pace. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. Goes down, but nothing given.
Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Albertini. Great, and the finish! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern...
Del Piero! Loose, and again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bebeto is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. Boulogne have the chance to go the other way. And this is Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Stam. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pull it. And pull it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barcelona have their second corner now. Del Piero goes short, and it's Carvajal.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Rijkaard. Oh, that's fabulous. Best. Rummenigge. He's on shot, surely! Deftly away. Ribery, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Nicely shaped ball. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. That's it, 45 minutes up. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. So we're into the second 45.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Messi. Albertini can see things others simply cannot. He has found a way through. And a chance! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Boulogne leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Chance! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Del Piero. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Gerrard. Ribery. Albertini. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Ribery.
Carvajal, looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Davids, he's found a way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Albertini goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Boulogne ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Best! Superb from Best! That is a gem! An Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Rijkaard.
And it's Davids. Referee's given a throw. Albertini. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Takes a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Maldini gets across and deals with it. Ball is over the line. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And this is Vieri. Oh, now he can run away with it. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Vieri. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Del Piero. And the pass is intercepted. So what can they make of this? Vieri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Has a look and place it forward. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And he's intervened well there. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Ribéry, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. He is through here. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Czech did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Good read, needed to be. Oh, cracking ball. Shot at goal! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.